When looking up at the night sky, we can see the true beauty and awe of the stars that gaze upon us from above. Even with most of these stars we see being many thousands to millions of light years away, yet their light still shines through the great vastness of space towards us on Earth. It is said that there is more stars in the universe than there is grains of sand on Earth alone, which is an astonishing thing to consider when taking into account the limitless amount of deserts and beaches that cover our planet's surface. When looking at these stars, however, the concept of space travel and exploring beyond our own solar system is not a new one, and has always got humanity's attention. As ever since humans first looked up at the night sky, there has been a fundamental question, with that being, can we reach for the stars? For reference, the closest star to Earth right now is Proxima Centauri, which, despite being quite close to Earth on a galactic scale, is still a whopping 4.25 light years away. For example, the average conventional rocket can travel at a maximum speed of about 36,500 miles per hour. If it were to continue travelling at this rate of speed, it would still take roughly about 74,000 years just to get there. This is obviously a considerably long length of time using current technology, but what if there was a way in which we could see our nearest star during your lifetime? During the course of history, this has always been a highly talked about and contested topic. However, in recent years, there has been a faster and more practical way suggested of accomplishing this incredible feat. The project is called Breakthrough Starshot and is said to overcome this massive challenge. The plan is to send 1,000 very small spacecraft, which are only a few centimeters in width and length, all the way to Proxima Centauri, with it roughly being said that it will only take 20 years to do so. This is an incredible feat in of itself, not to take into account the planning that must be done to make this possible. For reference, the first Voyager space probe was launched on September the 5th, 1977, and as of right now is 160 astronomical units away from Earth, with one astronomical unit being the distance between the Earth and the Sun. This means that if we measure in terms of light years, the Voyager space probe has just travelled 0.0025 light years so far, which is the furthest distance any man-made object has ever travelled, and that if the small spacecraft are to reach Proxima Centauri, they have to cover the whopping distance of 269,000 astronomical units in just 20 years. The first step to making this all possible is as follows. Starting off, there will be 1,000 micro spacecraft created. These should weigh no more than just a few grams and be no bigger than just a few centimeters, as mentioned earlier. Then a sail, about 4 meters by 4 meters, will be connected to each ship. They will then be launched into orbit by a rocket, where they will be released and then propelled by a massive field of lasers on Earth. Once these ships are released into orbit, the lasers will then propel these small spacecraft one by one up to 20% the speed of light, which should only take about 10 minutes per craft. Once in space and when they are up to speed, this should bring the trip time to a total of just 20 years, not taking into account the time it may take to send back any images taken of Proxima Centauri, which will probably take another 4 years to send back to Earth. The reason for so many small spacecraft is because not all of these may make it to their destination. Any small amount of space debris at all can completely destroy these ships. So as a precaution, there will be 1,000 of these sent in case some of them don't make it. The project is said to launch in the year 2036, and if we are lucky, we may be able to see images of another star system by sometime in around the year 2060. It is also said that there is an exoplanet called Alpha Centauri b, which is inside of the habitable zone of the Proxima Centauri star system. This planet may also be suitable for future human civilization, as it may have many features that make it possible to bear life. To do all this, however, will also require a massive amount of funding, somewhere in the range of between 5 to 10 billion US dollars. Not to mention the massive power consumption it will take to power all the lasers, which will require roughly 100 gigawatts. To give you an idea, an average nuclear power plant produces roughly 1.5 gigawatts of power, and the lasers will need 100. This should only be for 10 minutes per craft, but that's still a tremendous amount of power required nonetheless. However, when considering humanity's other huge strides and the achievements we've made, it's a small price to pay to explore the infinite wonders of space, not to mention visiting a whole new star system. So, what do you think? Do you like the thought of exploring what's beyond our solar system? Also, is it something you would like to see in your lifetime? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as there will be more videos like this and it really helps me out. And with that, I look forward to seeing you for my next new video soon.